Alrighty, back in action today, and I already made a sweet mistake. It is 21. Get that out of here. Um, so we're gonna get into chapter 3 today, and if you read over stuff, you should know we just took the test on chapter 2. Those grades have been put in your student view. You can check those out. The chapter 3, we're only going to get into probably 2 sections worth and take a little quiz, and then we're going to basically be at the end of the semester. So we'll be getting ready to take the exam. And your exam will cover Unit 1, Unit 2, then these couple sections from Unit 3. So anyway, to start off, just a little definition here, talking about what standard form of a polynomial is. So first off, polynomials are when you have just multiple terms. So like this has 4 terms, this has 2 terms, this has 4 terms. So when you have multiple terms all being either added or subtracted together, that's a polynomial. And standard form is putting the terms in order of highest to lowest power of x, or whatever your variable might be. Put each of these into standard form. So basically, you're just going to rearrange things so that the highest power comes first, and then it goes down in order to the lowest, or if something has no power, that'd be last. So in this case, you got a third power, a fifth power. This has no x at all, so that's going to be your last term. And this is to technically the first power. So when we go to look at this, we just got to rearrange things. Make sure you keep the sign that's with it. So whatever sign, this is positive, this is negative, positive, negative. Keep the sign with the value. So negative x to the fifth is going to be what we call our lead term, first term. And then the next highest power, there is no fourth power, so it'd go to the third. So plus 6x to the third. And then we'd have minus 2x, because that is technically to the first. And then your constant term, the one that has no variable at all, that's why it's called a constant term, because it doesn't vary. That'll always be the last term if you have one of those. So this would now be in standard form. Highest down to lowest possible power. And that's it. So this one, real simple one. If you have a constant term and you have a variable term, the variable term is going to come first because it is technically always to the first power, whereas this does not have a variable to any power. So we'd have negative x and then plus 10. That would now be in standard form. Go ahead and box these off. And then our last one. So it looks like the lead term is good. So the 8 is the highest power. And then we're going to have the third power is the next highest. So the 2x to the third minus the 5x squared. And then the last one will be the minus 4x. So this one doesn't have a constant term. Like it doesn't just have like a plus 10 or plus 8 or anything like that, which is fine. You're going to have any number of terms and all different powers. The whole idea is just ranking them from highest down to lowest overall power. And again, always remember that's a first power. So keep that in your mind as you're working these through. So we'll use this today. And today's really just kind of about introducing polynomials to you.